Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mamadou again. I just wanted to share a quick video before the major event of the day, which is the Pacquiao fight. Today, I wanted to talk about the backway route to Europe. It took me a while to make a video about this issue because I, like many of you, have been guilty of helping a brother, take this route. My case is that obviously the phone call started coming in the middle of the night of a brother stranded in somewhere in Niger, needing help. Like many of you, I was torn in between either helping a loved one or having to stick with what I believe in. But I did cave in, and I was able to assist him, and he was eventually able to make it to Libya. The rest of the story, I will just keep it to that. But ever since then, I thought, what could I have done different in the sense that what could I have done to stop him from taking that route? And at the end of the day, it's just information. I believe that it's the lack of information that is why most of our brothers and sisters are taking this route, with the understanding that, they are also caught up in a situation where they do have to, make a living. Back home, there are no jobs. The youth is sitting there and, grown to age where they have to start providing for their families, and they can't, and that pressure is pushing them. But also our responsibility is to let them know the dangers that are involved in this route, that it's not worth to risk their lives. The information needs to be out there as much as possible, and I challenge all of you, let's keep talking to them, let's not give up. We understand it's a very difficult conversation. How do you tell a young man to not go and struggle when we're sitting out here, obviously making a good living and doing great things back home? I think that brings up the next topic. Every Gambian, African for that matter, needs to look at what can we do to better our people, to better our continent. I don't know the answers, but all I know is that we all have to get involved somehow, some way. Find a way to get involved, find a way to share the information. We cannot afford to lose our younger generation. 1,500 Africans died since the beginning of this year. Small Gambia, 14% of those that are taking this back route are Gambians. What can we do about this? Because obviously our leaders are not comfortable talking about it. The responsibility comes down to us citizens, and some of us that are especially in the West, that can do a little bit. Social media to sensitize the young, and also just keep talking to them. The folks in Basse, my hometown, we've taken a hard hit on this route. I've lost a cousin also on this route. And so it's very close to home. And but what can we do other than give information? Talk to the younger generation. Talk to your brothers and sisters, your cousins, nephews, and nieces. Let them understand. Find a way to work with them. Help them get through school. Help them go through some kind of vocational center to be able to, get a career. That is all we can do right now, and put the pressure on our people to be able to, communicate to us some of the things that we can do for them. Build up organizations to hopefully create jobs. We can do it. Many of us in the West here are helping run multi-million-dollar corporations and companies. Why can't we put that brain trust together and hopefully, help one another and help develop our nation? And most importantly, we've got to hold our governments responsible. They're not talking about this matter. And those of us, especially back home, the youth, need to hold the government responsible, your local governments. Engage them, engage your governors, your House of Representatives and the like. And, join your youth organizations. Don't join your organizations that are trying to help your towns and your communities. That's the only way forward. Let us know what you need, and let's create that job that is needed so that you can be able to make good decisions and be able to earn a great living. We're not saying no to Europe. We're saying no to the backway to Europe. If you get a visa to fly into Europe, you come in, we will help you get settled. But please do not take the backway to Europe. It is not worth your life. Thank you so much.